The 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Sting Ray is one of the most beautiful cars ever designed. The C2 generation ran from 1963 to 1967, and its split-window coupe and convertible variants became instant icons. The mid-year Corvettes combined aggressive styling, independent rear suspension, and available big-block power in a lightweight fiberglass body that weighed under 3,200 pounds. In 1965, disc brakes became standard equipment across the lineup, and the big block 396 joined the option sheet for the first time. These were serious performance machines from the factory. But the car you are looking at right now takes everything the factory started and pushes it into territory that would make Zora Arkus Duntov proud. Tyler Murphy's journey into muscle cars started when he was 17 years old. His father Pat bought him a 1967 Camaro back in 2002, hoping to redirect Tyler's competitive energy away from motocross racing and the broken bones that came with it. The plan worked. Tyler ditched the motorcycle and poured himself into the Camaro, eventually swapping in a 421 cubic inch stroker and setting the car up for drag racing. But a few years back, Tyler discovered Autocross, and suddenly straight-line speed was not enough. He wanted a car that could carve through cones on the weekend and still be driven on the street. In 2017, the search began, and he found this 1965 Corvette coupe on Craigslist for $28,000. It had been sitting since 1971, still wearing its original battery, wheels, and tires from that era. The fenders were already flared, but a previous owner had grafted in 1968 Cadillac taillights, which had to go. Tyler and Pat hauled the car home and began a complete frame-off restoration that would transform it into an autocross weapon. The body went to Carlos at No End Customs in Morgan Hill, California, where the fiberglass shell was taken down to bare material for repairs and to install the correct Corvette taillights. Once the body was straightened and smoothed, Pat laid down a matte white primer finish in his own garage, leaving the Stinger hood in red to stay true to the car's factory styling. The flared fenders accommodate the wide wheel and tire package, and the stock bumpers, grille, and chrome trim all remain in place. This is not a car that screams for attention with wild body modifications. It earns respect through its stance, its proportions, and the unmistakable silhouette of a C2 Corvette done right. At the heart of this build sits a BluePrint engine's 427 cubic inch small block. This is a GM-compatible iron block with a forged rotating assembly consisting of a forged crankshaft, forged connecting rods, and forged pistons. The compression ratio is 10.0 to 1. The bore measures 4.125 inches, and the stroke is 4.000 inches, giving the engine its full 427 cubic inch displacement. A hydraulic roller camshaft delivers 0.577 inches of lift with 240 and 248 degrees of duration at 0.050 on a 112-degree lobe separation angle. BluePrint's own aluminum cylinder heads handle the airflow, and on top sits an Edelbrock Victor Jr intake manifold fed by a Holley 4550 series 850 CFM carburetor with a K&N air cleaner. The exhaust exits through Doug's 1 7/8-inch headers into Doug's 4-inch side pipes, which give the Corvette that unmistakable aggressive bark that turns heads at every stoplight. A March accessory drive keeps the front of the engine clean, while a DeWitt's aluminum radiator handles cooling duties and MSD wires ensure reliable spark delivery. The result is 544 horsepower and 564 pound-feet of torque from a naturally aspirated combination that is as reliable as it is powerful. Backing the BluePrint 427 is a TREMEC TKX 5-speed manual transmission sourced from Silver Sport Transmissions, paired with a McLeod twin-disc clutch. This is not a race-only setup. The 5-speed provides a comfortable overdrive gear for highway cruising that a traditional 4-speed could never deliver. Power reaches the ground through the factory drive shaft to the original GM independent rear suspension with 3.36 gears and a posi traction differential. Keeping the factory IRS maintains the classic Corvette feel while providing the grip and control needed for competitive autocross runs. The suspension is where this Corvette truly separates itself from a typical Restomod. Tyler outfitted the front end with a Vansteel coilover system featuring QA1 double adjustable shocks paired with Vansteel 700-pound springs. A Borgeson steering box replaces the factory unit, delivering the precise, responsive steering feel that Tyler needs to thread through autocross